All right, here we go again. I got some guy that's in love with the Stapleton guy. Okay. He says I'm a hater, right? Okay. Well, I guess you could. I guess you're not supposed to be a hater, but I guess I'm a hater, right? I just hate people that are just slick salesmen. They don't even tell you anything about. The guy never gives any useful information. Maybe for like 30 seconds, he's like, it says something important, right? It's all about this garbage he built. Now here's where he's just so. Now this is one of his latest videos, right? This is like, what's the date on this puppy? Okay, this is June 7th. Now listen to this guy. Listen to what this guy says. And of course, I'm going to interrupt when he gets to something so buffoonish that I can't take it, right?
Pattern stuff, and as the video denotes, we're going to take a look at when it's a good idea to use patterns and when maybe you want to steer clear of a pattern. And
okay, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as steering clear of a pattern. There's patterns all the time. He doesn't know how to trade them. It's all right. I get it. The guy's like, what, 35 years old? He has a clue. I'm 57 years old. I've been trading 25 years. Thank you very much. I traded Forex for 6 years, right? I've blown up more accounts. I've made more money than this guy. This guy is a complete putz. Look at all this. Look at this stuff behind him. Zurich. I mean, what a poser. Complete poserama. Does he really need that big watch?
And before I get started on this, one of the things that I want you to
He's rolling up his sleeves, though.
Understand or to be aware of is that we have spent a lot of time, especially after the well, even before the Constellation software, which is...
The Constellation software. You know, I used to have a friend that was in a marketing dental porcelain, and I've made a lot of crowns and bridges for people. That's my other thing I've been doing while I was trading. And I own my own dental laboratory. So, you know, the guy said to me one day that the Germans didn't understand that the Americans wanted a sexy name. Like they had this, it was Degussa out of Germany. They were making porcelain, right? And so when they came out with their new porcelain, they called it Deuceram Plus. And my salesman said, you can't just call it Deuceram Plus. You got to call it something hot, like Kiss, like Silhouette, like, you know, the Americans. You notice, like, if you buy a BMW, it's a 325. It's a 750. It's a 750i. It's not like, you know, the Americans have to have, like, that's a Saturn. Huh? It's a planet? Like, in other words, you have to have some sexy name, right? Same with this guy. He's an American. He's got to have a sexy name. By the way, I'm long the euro like crazy on this demo.
Our pattern recognition software was released. We spent a great deal of time playing with the ratios that we used in the patterns. And if you...
Me too. It's called risk management. You know, I mean, the ratios. I mean, this guy is such a putz klutz. You know,
if you go online and you do generalized searches, you're going to find wide variations of what constitutes, say, a Gartley pattern or what constitutes a butterfly pattern. And what we found through our testing is that there is a massive difference in the profitability and the probability of success of a specific pattern based on the ratio.
Bullshit.
And we did some more testing.
It doesn't have anything to
at this point when Constellation was developed and the partner that we had on.
Can I just stop right here? Some guy named Henry is Henry something, I can't pronounce his name. He's telling me, oh, you know, this guy Stapleton knows what he's talking about. Are you kidding me? The success of a pattern? There's only thing that makes money is trade management and position sizing. Okay, you're completely out of your mind if you think that there's some magic pattern like, oh well, that's a hammer, that doji. Yeah, we change the ratios on the doji. Yeah, you have to change the ratios because you know the ATR of the doji, right, or the range. How about just true range? How about just the range of the bars, right? Okay, come on, Stapleton, let me have it.
Was shocked to find out how different a Gartley pattern was in terms of its profitability.
Yeah, because guess what? It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter whether you've got a Gartley, a Batwing, a Cipher, a dishwasher. I see a tree pattern. I see I prefer the Dragonfly, actually. I mean, it doesn't matter, man. It just doesn't matter. What matters is where's your stop, and he doesn't talk about nothing of that. The guy's a single position trader. He's a complete goofball. He doesn't scale in, he doesn't scale out. In fact, why doesn't anybody teach scaling in and out of these markets? That's the first thing they say. Well, that's very advanced. No, that's the first thing you should be doing is scaling in and out, man. You should get into the smallest position you can psychologically handle. It's all trading psychology. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's all in your mind.
When you change the ratios. And so I would caution you guys. We have training courses on it. You can go watch.
Yeah, you got training courses on it. Got to join the syndicate. I'm not sure. I saw a movie. I was watching an old Mannix episode from the 70s, and the syndicate didn't look like a good place to be.
Free how to trade a Gartley pattern on YouTube on this channel. Or you can go and you can watch any one of the dozens of videos that we have on different types of structure trading and things like that.
Structure trading in your dreams. This is structure trading, pumpkin, right here. Look at it. That's a 1 period moving average.
Know the correct ratios to be using. Otherwise, you could be trading in futility. But with that said, let's take a look at a few different patterns here.
Oh, God, here we go.
There we go.
Hold on.
Let's take a look at a few different patterns here. The first one's on Euro USD, and what we have is a Gartley pattern setting up right here on the daily chart. As you guys know, I try and stick with daily charts.
Okay, this is the call.
See it happen, and even if you might not have the capital.
Okay, this is the call that's so far off. This guy is such a bozo on this trade. Are you kidding me? This is the Euro. I don't know, it was like 3 weeks ago. It's trading 11. This guy's waiting for it to come back. He's going to get in on the pullback that never happened.
Trade daily charts. It's the educational value is still relevant to us coming here together every day.
Oh my God. Who's got the patience for that to unfold? If this stuff really worked, he'd be on the 5-minute chart. He'd show us how he trades. He'd go in and out of the market. Bang, bang, bong. Come on, give it to us.
And if I go ahead and just draw in the pattern is a series of ratios, as I said. For us, the Gartley pattern is 618, 618, 126.
Holy crap. Do you really need that on the screen? I mean, I tell you, it's beautiful looking. It looks really cute. Do you really need that?
7 extension. So in this case, we had a deeper leg here of the B to C leg.
The B to C. Another one of these. The B to C leg. This, you know how you make money trading? You buy low, you sell high, or you sell high, you buy low. That's how you make money. How tight's your stop? How big are you in? Do you just scale out? Do you just scalp? Is it a swing trade? Are you going to sit there and wait 5 years to get for a Gartley? 5 days? What? This is complete garbage. What does this price? What does this have? And he's putting them on the wicks. Are you serious? Come on. You're using candlesticks?
Well, everybody uses candlesticks.
Yeah, I know. Everybody loses. How many losers are out there using candlesticks? Come on.
And what we're looking for is the completion of this move. Now, we may be a little bit premature with this, but that's all right. We can still talk about it.
Premature? You got to realize this chart here, this is, what's the date on this puppy? You can see it, right? I mean, this is the daily euro dollar, right? I mean, this never made it back down here. It never made it down to here.
What we're looking for is the market to come up, make a couple of moves, and then to terminating at a 127 extension.
This is why this guy is so full of shit. It smells bad. I mean, we're waiting for the success. What? On the daily? Look where the market's at. You really think it's coming back down there? You really think it's coming back? And if it does, why don't you sell it here and ride it down there? Come on, man, you're killing me.
Of the A to B leg. So we've got a 127 extension here, comes in at 106.44. That's where we want to see the market go to. So if I grab my line tool here.
We want to see it go there. Yeah,
So
well,
right
why
now
don't you
we're
sell
trading
it?
Here around
Sell
this 111.02s. What we would need to see is the market to decline down into
Yeah, right.
127 extension. In which case we would be looking to be a buyer. To see
A
the market
buyer?
go the other direction. If we want to look
Okay,
for stuff.
now you can see what he's done here. He's totally This guy is so amateur hour. Got 42,000 subscribers. That just goes to show you, right? What does that tell you about people? Okay. People love these new Gartley things. I think they've been around a long time, right? It has nothing to do with the market. It's just a cool looking thing. Then he's going to say it's going to bounce off of that. Are you kidding me, right? You're kidding, right?
Stop placements are typically below X here.
Okay, there's his first mistake. There's where you put your buy limit. You don't put a stop down there. That's where they're going to hunt you. You stupid idiot.
The initial starting leg of the move, what we would consider the anchor
Oh my
leg.
God, this is so amateur. I can't take it. Now, well, you look at this chart, right? This is the euro dollar double top. We went up here. We came here. We consolidated. We formed a triangle. I mean, obviously, you're going to buy right here. Like, think about it, right? People, just think about this, right? You're going to buy right here, right? You're going to buy when we come back to here. You're going to wait for this thing to come down here. Are you nuts? Come on. That's ridiculous.
But if you look left, we've got another little support level right here. And here's my advice to you: is if I'm going to put stops, I'm going to look to put stops under this swing low.
Yes, so you get stopped out, they rip your face off and go up. You idiot, that's where you get in. He doesn't get it. He doesn't even, I mean, come on.
Not this swing low. So I'm going to take my swing low here, maybe subtract 20 pips, and that's where I'm going to put my stop.
Oh.
Because I don't want to be into a position where
I gotta get out of
the market comes down. It might violate by 20 pips or so. This swing low comes in to retest this one, and then rallies right out off of it, and I lose the trade because these two stops are so close together, or these two legs are so close together. So I would get my stops below this swing low here. Let's move over to the pound dollar.
So you get stopped out. All right, listen.
Setting up a cipher pattern. Cipher pattern looks like this. Again, it's still the daily.
You know, I'm not going to do the forensics on this guy, but he's so far off in these calls. Him and this Jared, every one of these stupid analysts that I watch. Now, this guy's making money off of. You join the syndicate. You do. I mean, it's just you gag a maggot with this stuff. And this guy Henry's like, you're a hater. Okay, maybe I'm a hater. I guess I do hate. I hate. What do they call these guys? Snake oil salesmen? Yeah, that's right. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm showing people how to trade, right? Okay, here, I'll show you one of my videos, right? So let me just go into my video, right? From this bozo, right? Now here's market structure. This is what this asshole talks about all the time, is market structure. He doesn't have a clue about market structure. Take a 1 period moving average, right? That's the structure. Hello? It's not these wicks, you bozo. With the Gartley. I got hung a Gartley off that wick. Dude, that wick has nothing to do with time. That is a moment in time. Come on, man. You can't be that stupid, Jason. Just blow your mind. I'm going to post this link on his stupid video. Now you take this, and one day, I must say, one day I did this video, right? I came in here like this, and I swear to God, this guy stole my idea. I was showing people how to find the crossover cadence of the market, and this bozo, I swear to God, he stole my idea. I had it like this, right? And I copied. Okay, so this is the rollover, right? And so I copied that channel into the future. I come on, turn on his video one day, and I see he did the same thing. He's like, "Oh yeah, see?" I'm like, "Yeah, see." But you got to do it on close. See how this is the oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, don't forget go to my website. I don't have a website. I just got a Google Plus thing. I'm giving away these scripts for free, and then I'm not selling anything. That's why I don't have any subscribers. But yeah, thanks for all the people that do watch. I just do it for kicks. I do it for kicks. It's hilarious. Okay, people call this the antenna. a guy in London said, "You draw that antenna thing." Yeah, I know. Okay, now these pending order scripts, I post them in my site thing here, and this is where I get in. On these orders here. As the market pulls back down in, I'm going to get in, right? I'm trading. I never see Jason trade. That's another thing. You never see him place an order. He never trades real time. He never trades a 5-minute chart. He did a long time ago. He had a dumbass trade where he's the same thing where he's like, I'm waiting for the market to come back. Yeah, right. Yeah, so he got one trade right, but he never scaled in. He doesn't talk about trading psychology. He doesn't talk about anything. Let's face it, people. You're trading this stuff, and you're risking money, right? You're like, what it takes is patience, right? I mean, you're risking money. Where's your stop? How big are you in? Come on, it's not. Isn't Gartley patterns? Are you serious? Come on, you cannot be serious, man. Okay, like for instance, this script here. This lasts about 15 minutes. The market plunges into this, and the euro. I would love to see the call that he made on this wick here. How does Jason's Gartley fit into this wick here? Look at this thing fall out of bed, Oh, look to the left. Yeah, duh. We all look to the left. Guess what, buddy? Your stop is. Jason, in other words, Jason would put a stop here, right? Well, that's where you get in, right? Like, here's Jason's stop. Just below here. Oh, that's crazy. Well, you just missed out on about almost 75 pips there. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I'm going to short the market. I'll put a stop here. Oof. Damn. Could have made 300 pips if I'd sold there, though. Oof. Oh, man, let's see. Let's do another Jason Stapleton stop. We'll put a stop here. Oof. Oh, man, they grabbed it and ripped it down. Oh, God, I'm blowing up the account again. All right, well, sorry. I just couldn't take it, man. I just can't take it. I just feel bad for all the lemmings to get dragged into these bad trades, and it just goes on and on with these people, man. They don't get it. I guess they never will. And what do? Like they say, well, that comedian says you can't fix stupid, right? I think that's what he said. Anyways, looking for a major retrace in the euro here. Look at this 4-hour chart. All Gartleys aside, we've come back to the support area. Last night, I made the call, and I was a little bit off here. In other words, I had a double bottom here, and we did go up. I scalped that. Of course, for the sellers, you really wanted to get in on this pivot here. And Jason doesn't even have a pivot. He doesn't understand that this bottom becomes a top. This is the most elementary stuff in the world. And trading is so elementary, he just doesn't get it. Okay, you had a sell limit here. That was, if you're a seller, you wanted to sell at that pivot, right? You rip that puppy down. How many pips is that, right? That's a lot of pips, man. I mean, I'm missing my damn pip grid here. It's a lot of pips. Trust me. Like this is 50 pips, right? So if you had sold that, oh God, it just blows your mind, doesn't it? Okay, see how this almost stopped there, and but yeah, you want to be getting in here for about a 50 pip rally, right? Jeez, oh, peace, man. I mean, just too much, man. Jason, love you to death. I mean, if I was gay, you would be the man. You were good looking. And the thing is that Jason here, how to trade consolidations, don't get me started, right? You watch that. I mean, he's like this guy he thinks me is Hollywood. This is he doesn't even trade. Got a whole staff. He does have this one black guy that works for him that's a better trader than him. I've seen his videos. Much better trader. I don't think Jason's, he probably spent about 20 grand on that Hollywood studio he's in there. Anyways, I don't know what to say. I guess I said it. I just couldn't take it. So thanks for letting me go off on a rant. I think that's what they call it.